Hi guys, it's me, Anitra here from Baldhead Beauty TV. Recently, I found some old footage that I created before I even knew how to hold a camera. Yeah, it's that old. You'll see in a minute. But I'm gonna put it up because it answers the question that I get a lot. And that question is, how do you put on eyebrows when you don't have any to start with? I know a lot of women suffer from this just like I do, and we struggle. I know when I first started, it was a struggle for me. And maybe you do have eyebrows, but they're so thin that it feels like you don't have any to start with. So I'm going to put this old video up. Don't judge me. It will still give you an idea of how to do it. And it's not perfect, but I'm going to share what I know with you. That's what I promised you, and that's what I'm going to do. So enjoy it. If you can get some use out of it, get some use out of it. Share it with somebody who might need to know. Yep. Hope to see you soon, and bye. So I used to use the Gosh Long Lasting Eyebrow Pen. As you can see here, I'm showing it to you. I love it, I love it, love it, but I can't use it anymore because I can't find it anywhere. So instead I use the Stila waterproof pen, and that works pretty good too. And you can see me measuring my eye from the beginning of my eye, and from the beginning my eye, I start taking small, light strokes. They say feather strokes. I don't know. Doesn't look like a feather to me. And I outline my brow bone. I can feel it, the hard part, and I just try to follow along. I'm not pressing down too hard because the liquid comes out too much and then it doesn't look good at all. And then I'm not drawing it straight through because then it just looked like I drew it. So this is why I use short strokes. I look at it, I gauge to see how neat it is, how light it is, and I go back and darken it. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. It's whatever you like, but I wanted it a little bit darker, so I'm following it along. And you can see I'm making little short strokes at the beginning of my eye. I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna wipe it off. I want it to be there, but I don't want it to be so dark at the beginning. I prefer an ombre look. I think I wiped too much off. So I just draw it on, wipe it off. Wax on, wax off, Karate Kid. Yeah, look at it, I back up, and I start again. And I just keep doing that process until I get it like I want it. It's not going to be perfect. When I go back, I'll try to conceal it a little bit and make it look better. But for now, I look at it, wipe off some stuff, and that's okay. Then I do the other side. And this side is so much harder for me to do because I'm left-handed. And so that eyebrow I don't think it's ever looked the same, not once. But I'm doing the same thing, starting from the beginning and making small, light strokes, following the brow bone all the way to the end of my eye. I try not to go too far because then it doesn't look good either. And I'm darkening it up the same way I did the other eyebrow. When I look at it, it still looks thin, so I try to go back and I just make it a little thicker every time. So if you notice, it started out thin and now it's getting a little wider. And there you see me wiping it and going again. Let's fast forward through this because it's pretty much the same thing I did before. So to me, I look like Vulcan. Don't like that look. And so you'll see me wipe and wipe and wipe because it's hard to make an eyebrow look natural when you don't have any hair. So now I'm measuring to make sure I don't go too far. I think one side was shorter than the other and trying to make it look even. If you can do it, tell me how. So now I'm going to move on to concealer. I use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm mixing two colors, I think almond and I don't remember the other one. I'll put it in the link below, all the products I used. I mix them because I don't like it to look too light. I know a lot of women like that area to look very highlighted. I don't like that look. I just want it to look clean. And so I take the small angle brush you see me using, and I just try to clean it up. A very light line right under where I created the eyebrow. And see, that looks neater already. You're doing it. You're doing it. Then I use a flat definer brush to blend it out. I don't use the same angle brush. I don't know why. No rhyme or reason. I guess you could. But I just take the other brush and I pull the concealer kind of down towards my eyelid. Just to smooth it out. And I think that looks better. And then I do the same to the other eye. Which one's gonna look the same as the other? Neither one of them. But they'll both be cute in their own way. So, does it look okay? I don't know. Then I get the flat brush again. And I begin to blend. Oh, and by the way, if you see my lips moving and I'm talking to you on the video, don't worry about it. It was never meant to be a voiceover kind of thing, but I ended up having to do that anyway. So just ignore that. So I've done that, and then I go back with my brow pen and just define and darken any areas I think need to be darkened. And that's pretty much it. That's as much as I do. What do you think? Okay, guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but I'm all over the place. And those that know me know that. So you need to get to know me too. But I hope it helps and somebody can use it. Share it with somebody who might need it. I got my eyebrows microbladed recently, and I'm gonna create a video about that process when it's done. I have dark skin and oily skin, so that's a whole different process on how it's gone. But like I said, I'll do a video later. And like I've said before, winners aren't those that don't fail, but they are those that never quit. Don't quit and you will win. Take care. I'll see you soon.